Dad. What are you up to right now? I'm just finishing up at work and heading home, my love. Oh, that reminds me. Isn't your birthday coming up next month? Have you thought about what you want to do for your special day? I want to go on some rides with you. Rides? Huh? That sounds like a ton of fun. If your mom agrees, I'm free the day after your birthday. Would you like to go then? Oh, I won't be able to make it then. Really? Is there something else you have going on? And if I recall correctly, this day is a Sunday, right? Yeah, Mom said we are going somewhere. Huh? Isn't the next day a school day? I don't know, but Mommy said we're going on a trip the day after my birthday. Did your mom start doing something? Found a job, maybe? Absolutely not. I'm just surprised that she has the money for a big trip then. Hey, Layla, has anything changed with your mom recently? Anything new and unusual I should know about? Let me think. Did you mean her new vehicle? A new vehicle? Yeah, but she doesn't drive it. Her boyfriend drives it all the time. Maybe it's his car. I don't know. Huh? Is something wrong? Well, that's a little weird. Okay, forget it. It doesn't matter. Lila, are you comfortable with your mom? How are you getting on with communication? Do you often spend time together? Everything seems fine. Mom is often away for hours, so I'm sad. But in general, we are good. Got it. Lila, I'm sorry that you and I don't spend much time together. I wish things were different. Your mom and I have separated and filed for divorce. Do you understand this? But even with this fact, I'll always be here for you. I'll always support you, love you, and protect you, my girl. If you ever feel sad or upset, you can always write to me or call me, and we'll solve your problem in no time. Agreed? Agreed. I'll call your mom and find out what day you and I can go to the attractions. I'll text you later to let you know what your mom says about it. Great. Layla's birthday. Layla, I have something urgent to tell you. No one else should know about it, only you and I. And please don't tell your mom. This is really serious. Please respond as soon as possible. Dad, what happened? Layla, what are you doing now? Where are you? Dad, I'm on holiday. I'm at home with Mom. You need to get out of there as soon as possible. I'm already following you. Can you leave the house without being noticed? So that no one sees you and doesn't even suspect in the future that you're not at home. Why? I'll be blowing out the candles on the cake soon. I don't want to go anywhere. I'll buy you as many cakes and candles as you want, and we can blow them out together. But first, I need you to get out of the house. Dad, what's going on? Are we going somewhere with you? Yes, we have an urgent matter to attend to. Who else is at the party besides you and your mom? My new aunt and uncle. They're very cute. Okay, I'm on my way to you now. I don't have much time. Please leave the house, but make sure no one notices you. Think of it as playing hide and seek with your mom. But this is my holiday. My birthday. I implore you, daughter, do as I ask. And then, when we leave, I'll plan a holiday for you that you will remember for the rest of your life. There will be everything you want. Rides, mountains of ice cream, and everything else. Just get out of the house and we'll discuss everything in the car. This is the last time I'll ask you to do something like this. The first and the last. Okay, Dad. I'll try to leave now. Should I go unnoticed? Yes. Okay. I'll try right now. No. Mom just called me to blow out the candles. Can you still leave? I told her I was going to stay in the bathroom a little longer because I wasn't feeling well. She said, okay, no problem. Okay. As soon as you get outside, hide somewhere inconspicuous. You can stand on the side near the garage. You won't be visible from there, but you'll be able to see everything that happens. As soon as I arrive, immediately run and jump into the car. Okay. 2 hours later. Hey, where's our daughter? Did you take her? Yes, I'm her father, so I have every right to. What's the problem? I let you visit her and that's enough. My permission doesn't mean that you can sneak her out of the house secretly. So, bring her back home immediately. No way. I know about your plans to sell her. I will never allow my daughter to be treated like that. What? What the duck are you talking about? Don't play games with me. I know all about your long trip. You plan to sell her to your distant relatives. This is crazy. Do you want to know how I found out? I found your recent purchases suspicious and strange, such as a new car for your boyfriend, booking a trip to the island. So I hired a PI to find out and understand everything. But I never thought in my life that you would want to sell your own daughter. Are you crazy? Detective? Ha, that's funny. You still can't let me go, can you? Jack, find yourself a girlfriend at last. Stop meddling in my life. Look, that wasn't my intention. I've forgotten about you a long time ago, and the only thing I truly care about is our daughter. I asked you about those purchases, but you didn't respond, so I had to resort to extreme measures. Especially because I remember what a terrible thing you did when we got divorced. You cheated on me, and I wanted to seek compensation from you for this. But since I had no concrete evidence, you portrayed yourself as the victim in court. You cried and claimed that I caused you mental suffering. As a result, I had to pay you compensation, even though you were the one in the wrong. After that experience, I now always think about having proof. Maybe I don't care. I have one question. A detective? Are you serious? Instead of spending money so recklessly, I could have taken my daughter and myself shopping, or something like that. Chloe, I'm already paying for you and Layla. You haven't worked in a long time, so I'm paying all of your bills. And yes, I will decide how I spend my money. Oh, and I'll decide for myself what to do. You understand? It's not a sale, in case you're wondering. One of my distant relatives can no longer have children, but she really wants a child of her own. So I decided to help her. Layla will be better off there. She'll be loved, taken care of, and everything will be fine. You've caused panic where there shouldn't be any. If you're not selling her, but only helping, then why are you being paid $500,000? Why are you silent? Surprised that I know about it? I'm Layla's legal father, so you have no right to do anything like that to her. Do you know everything about the deal? I know everything. My detective did a great job. I have all the recordings of your phone conversations with Mrs. Stent. I was shocked when I heard you discussing the sale of your own daughter. It's disgusting. Oh, God. It's so unethical to listen to other people's conversations. Yes, I was considering selling my daughter. So what? Mrs. Stent is a very wealthy woman and would take good care of Layla. I was just thinking about our daughter's future. Besides, we are still her parents, right? So, what difference does it make where she lives? Why didn't you tell Layla if it was better for her? Did you ask for her opinion at all? Does she want to go somewhere, change her residence, school, and friends? Now Layla will live with me. We made the decision together with her. I don't understand why you even fought for custody if you don't care about her. Or were you originally planning to sell her for a higher price? You are horrible. And you have no right to be near children. You need to keep away from them. Have you ever heard the amount they're offering for her? $500,000. With this money, we can live your whole life and not deny yourself anything. Furthermore, all parental rights remain with you and me. There is no problem with this. Are you serious? You're crazy to think it's okay to sell your child. Oh, okay, I get it. Since you and I are Layla's full-fledged parents, let me transfer half of the amount I received to you. Agreed? No, we haven't agreed. Layla is a living person and she is not for sale. Don't you understand this? But if I don't give Layla up, I'll be out of money. I just bought myself a new car. And the terms of the contract say that if I don't deliver the child at the scheduled time, I'll owe a very large amount. I don't have that kind of money. Don't worry about the debt. You won't have to pay for it. Huh? Will you pay for it? You won't have to pay it because you'll be in prison. Is it not clear? You tried to sell our daughter for money. Is it legal? Absolutely not. Prison? What are you talking about? Am I doing anything illegal? I'm just lending them a child for a while, and they are rewarding me for my kindness and generosity. Ha! No one has justified themselves so beautifully. I just need to take one step. Show and let them listen to a phone conversation, and all your excuses will be reduced to nothing. How many years do you think they'll give you? Do you seriously think I can't get out of this situation? Mrs. Stent is a very wealthy woman. With her help, I can resolve any problem. We'll figure something out, and in the end, you'll be the one to blame, as always. Do you really believe your lies will help you this time in court? You are very naive. By the way, this conversation is already recorded. I will provide screenshots of the conversation to my lawyer. So, you don't need to try to delete the chat, because everything is already secured. Good luck. Oh, you're just awful. Thank God I divorced a monster like you. Yes, okay. And the last thing I'll tell you, Layla now lives with me. And don't even think about coming close to our house. You mean nothing to her. The rest of the details we will sort out in court. Oh, please. Let's just forget the situation and not take it to the police or court. What? I sued you for alimony for Layla, but now I've found the love of my life, and I don't need Layla or child support. Let's not take this to court. I've finally found happiness. You've found happiness? Too bad he doesn't feel the same way about you. What do you mean? Are you talking about the man you cheated on me with? Not exactly. So, you already have a new boyfriend? It doesn't really matter then. What are you trying to say? Speak up. I'm listening. The detective also found out about the guy you bought the car for. He saw how this guy was traveling with a young girl. When the detective confronted her, it turned out that she and this guy were engaged and living together. That's the whole story. What? You're lying to me now. It's not true. My boyfriend couldn't do this to me. We were planning a wedding with him. So, this is still your boyfriend? Huh, interesting story. But you know, I absolutely do not feel sorry for you. What are you saying? It's not true about the other woman and the rest of what you said, right? You said that on purpose to hurt me. I sent you the materials about him in the mail. You can read them while you still have time. You'll be arrested soon anyway. Bye-bye. After that. It's been several years since my father rescued me. My mother and her relative were arrested by the police, and my mother was incarcerated. I don't recall the specifics, but even though I wasn't actually sold, she still received a severe sentence. Her relative was fined heavily, but managed to avoid jail time. Since they were part of a wealthy family, I presume they made an agreement with the court to receive a lenient punishment. However, news of their scheme soon spread among their other relatives and family members and gained widespread media attention. Due to the negative media attention, their family business took a significant hit and started performing poorly. Later, I found out that the reason for buying me was to eventually arrange a marriage with their disabled son, as they were searching for someone to take care of him for the rest of his life. The aunt and uncle who came to my birthday party, with lots of presents, were the ones who had agreed to buy me. At the time, I thought they were nice because of their generosity on my birthday. I'm grateful that my father rescued me on that day, as I don't know what my fate would have been otherwise. I followed my dad's instructions and secretly left the house, trusting him. After my mother was released from prison, she went searching for my father and me, but couldn't find us, and ended up going to my grandparents' place. However, they never forgave her for trying to sell me and sent her away immediately. My mother then went to her former boyfriend's house and caused trouble, leading to the police being called and her being arrested again. It's hard for me to understand how I ever had a relationship with someone like that. We believed that upon my mother's release from prison, she would attempt to locate us again. So my dad took measures to relocate, and I switched schools so that she wouldn't be able to find me there either. It is unlikely for her to find us now, as my dad was very cautious in his actions. I'm now living a calm and joyful life with my dad, and I cherish it. My aim is to help others to experience the same happiness I have found. Despite not living with me after my parents separated, my dad never stopped caring for me. I aspire to become a strong and compassionate individual like him when I grow up.